Have you ever stopped to think about why some people manage to build fortunes while others spend their entire lives fighting to survive? Often, the answer lies in something simple: the habits and mentality that each person adopts. The choices you make daily determine whether you will get rich or stay in the same place. In today's video, we're going to reveal 10 things that the rich do that the poor don't do. These practices and ways of thinking are the secret to creating wealth and living with financial freedom. So stay until the end to discover how you can transform your life. Before we start, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell to receive all notifications, and leave your like. Let's go. One. The rich invest, the poor spend. The fundamental difference between rich and poor is how they use money. While the poor see money as something to be spent immediately, the rich see it as a tool to generate more money. This difference starts with mindset and is reflected in financial decisions. The rich invest in assets that generate passive income, such as stocks, real estate, and businesses. They understand that money needs to work for them. To do this, they prioritize building a diversified portfolio that offers long-term security. On the other hand, the poor often spend everything they earn on liabilities such as expensive cars, designer clothes, or gadgets that quickly lose value. Another common mistake among the poor is using credit to support a lifestyle beyond what they can afford. While the rich use credit strategically, such as to finance investments, the poor end up going into debt to buy items that do not bring a financial return. That spend to look rich mentality keeps many people in poverty. If you want to change your situation, start investing. It doesn't have to be a large amount. The important thing is to create a habit and understand how the world of investments works. A small step today can generate big results in the future. 2. The rich seek financial education. The rich know that financial ignorance is one of the greatest enemies of prosperity. Therefore, they invest time and money to learn how money works, how to manage it, and how to make it grow. Financial education is a priority, and this is reflected in all your decisions. Books, courses, lectures, and mentoring are frequent sources of learning for those who are committed to getting rich. They study topics such as budgeting, investments, compound interest, and taxation. Furthermore, they understand the importance of staying on top of economic and technological trends that can impact their business and investments. On the other hand, the poor often neglect financial education. Many believe that learning about money is complicated or unnecessary, but this mindset keeps them in a cycle of survival. Without knowledge, the chances of falling into financial traps, such as excessive debt or bad investments, are much greater. If you want to get out of this trap, start studying finance today. There are countless free resources online, such as videos, blogs, and podcasts that can help you take your first steps. The more you learn, the more prepared you will be to make decisions that will make your money work for you. If you're enjoying the video so far, leave a like so YouTube will deliver other videos from us. 3. Rich people have multiple sources of income. A common characteristic among the rich is that they do not depend on just one source of income. They create multiple streams of income to ensure financial stability and enhance the growth of your assets. This means that even if one source of income decreases or disappears, they remain financially secure. These sources may include investments in shares, properties that generate rent, royalties from books or patents, owned businesses, among other options. Furthermore, the rich are always on the lookout for new opportunities to increase their income, whether through partnerships or innovations in their areas of activity. The poor, in contrast, often rely solely on employment. This creates a vulnerable financial situation, since, in the event of unemployment or crisis, there is no other source of income to sustain the standard of living. This dependence often leads to debt and insecurity. If you want to change this, start thinking about ways to diversify your income. It could be something simple like selling a product online, offering a service based on your skills, or investing part of your income in assets. Over time, you can create a system that works for you, ensuring greater financial security. 4. Long-term planning. The rich think about the future. They know that building wealth takes time and requires strategic planning. Every financial decision they make is based on the results they want to achieve 5, 10, or even 20 years from now. This long-term vision helps them avoid impulsive decisions and build a solid foundation for financial growth. Poor people, on the other hand, often make decisions based on the present without considering the impact on the future. It is common to spend everything they earn or even go into debt to satisfy immediate desires, such as trips, parties, or luxury items. This lack of planning creates a cycle of financial dependence and prevents the accumulation of wealth. If you want to change this pattern, start by setting clear goals for the future. Create a budget that allows you to save and invest part of your income every month. Even if progress is slow, the important thing is to stay focused on the end goal. 5. Rich people value time. The rich understand that time is the most precious resource they have. While money can be recovered, lost time never comes back. Therefore, they do everything they can to use their time as efficiently as possible, focusing on activities that really generate value and results. One of the ways to maximize the use of time is by delegating tasks. Instead of spending hours solving operational or day-to-day issues, they hire people for these roles and focus on strategic activities, such as expanding their business, creating new ideas, or studying the market. Furthermore, rich people prioritize tasks that bring them closer to their financial and personal goals. The poor, on the other hand, often do not value their time. They may spend hours on activities that generate no return, such as watching television, scrolling through their social media feed, or procrastinating. Many also get stuck in jobs where they trade time for money without thinking about ways to increase their productivity or income. To adopt the mindset of the rich, start by analyzing how you spend your time. Identify tasks that can be delegated or eliminated and focus on what really matters. Make a daily and weekly plan to maximize your productivity and ensure that your actions are aligned with your goals. 6. Abundance mentality and scarcity mentality. Mentality is a determining factor between the rich and the poor. The rich have what we call an abundance mentality. They believe that there are opportunities for everyone and that someone else's success does not diminish their chances of thriving. This way of thinking makes them more open to new ideas, partnerships, and investments. The poor, on the other hand, often have a scarcity mentality. They believe that money and resources are limited and that there is not enough to go around. This generates a behavior of self-preservation and fear, preventing them from taking risks or taking advantage of opportunities that could change their lives. Additionally, a scarcity mindset can lead to behaviors like envy or unnecessary competition. Instead of collaborating with or learning from successful people, many end up walking away because they feel they can never achieve the same level of success. To change this mindset, start believing that you can grow and prosper. Remember that success is a journey and there is room for everyone who is willing to work and learn. Seek inspiration from stories of people who overcame obstacles and achieved what you want. 7. Rich people hang out with people who inspire them. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This phrase, attributed to Jim Rohn, is a fundamental principle that rich people understand and apply in their lives. They surround themselves with people who inspire, challenge, and encourage them to grow, whether financially, emotionally, or intellectually. Networking is a powerful tool. Rich people attend events, conferences, and meetings where they can learn from more experienced people or share ideas with other entrepreneurs. This exchange of knowledge and contacts often generates new business and growth opportunities. The poor, on the other hand, often maintain relationships that do not add value. This may include friends or family who demotivate, criticize, or devalue your dreams. These negative influences can prevent a person from making important decisions or lead them to adopt harmful habits. If you want to change this, start by analyzing who the people closest to you are. Ask yourself, do these people inspire me or drag me down? Look for environments where you can meet people who have already achieved what you want and are willing to learn from them. 8. The rich create and follow healthy habits. Rich people know that discipline is the key to success, and that starts with daily habits. They have routines that include practices such as reading, physical exercise, meditation, and planning. These habits help them keep their mind and body healthy, as well as improve productivity and focus. For example, many millionaires start their day early, reserving the first few hours for activities such as reading, writing, or exercising. This creates a positive mental state and prepares them to face the challenges of the day. Additionally, they constantly monitor their progress and adjust their routines as needed. The poor, on the other hand, often have habits that are disorganized or that do not contribute to personal growth. Spending hours in front of the television or social media, skipping meals, or not taking care of your physical and mental health are common behaviors that impede development. To adopt healthy habits, start with small changes. Create a morning routine that includes reading, exercise, or meditation. Plan your day in advance and keep a journal to track your progress. These habits may seem simple, but they have a profound long-term impact. 9. Rich people take calculated risks. The rich are not afraid to take risks, but they do so in a calculated way. Before making an important decision, they analyze possible scenarios, identify the risks involved, and look for ways to mitigate them. This allows them to move forward with confidence, knowing that the potential gains outweigh the dangers. Investing in a business, for example, is a risk, but the rich study the market, do detailed planning, and prepare to deal with challenges before starting. This approach reduces the chances of failure and increases the chances of success. The poor, on the other hand, often avoid any kind of risk. The fear of losing money or failure paralyzes them and prevents them from taking advantage of opportunities that could change their lives. In many cases, this is also related to a lack of knowledge or planning. To start taking calculated risks, study the scenario before acting. Seek information. Ask for advice from those who have experience and are willing to step out of your comfort zone. Financial growth requires courage and action. 10. Rich reinvest profits. When the rich make a profit, they don't spend it all on immediate pleasures. Instead, they reinvest much of what they earn back into their businesses, investments, or projects. This creates a cycle of growth, where the money generated continues to work for them. For example, a successful businessman may use his company's profits to open a new branch, hire more employees, or develop new products. These investments increase future profits and strengthen your position in the market. The poor, on the other hand, often spend all the extra money they receive. Whether it's a bonus at work or unexpected money, the tendency is to use it to buy something that brings immediate satisfaction, but doesn't generate returns in the future. If you want to follow the path of the rich, start prioritizing reinvestment. Whether it's your own personal development, a business, or investments, make sure your money keeps working for you. Now that you know the 10 things that rich people do that poor people don't, it's time to put them into practice. Choose 1 or 2 topics to start with and make consistent changes in your life. Wealth is built with discipline, learning, and action. If you like this content, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share this video with anyone you think needs to hear these tips. In the comments, tell us, which of these practices will you start adopting today? Let's go together on this journey towards financial success.